you ever felt like you're just a small part of a much larger machine, one you didn't choose to be in? That feeling of working day in and day out, watching the years fly by, only to wonder what it's all for. It's a feeling many of us share, a sense that the current system isn't really set up for us to thrive, but just to survive. We spend the best years of our lives chasing a future, a retirement that seems so far away. And when we finally get there, after working until our 60s, we look back and see that our most energetic, vibrant years were spent in an office, on a factory floor, or behind a screen. Is this really the dream? Let's take a moment to question this path. Is a life spent mostly at work, trading our precious time for a paycheck the only way? We build careers, contribute to companies, and follow the rules, hoping for a comfortable end. But what if that comfort comes at the cost of our passion, our creativity, and our time to truly live? The world tells us this is normal, that this is just how things are. But what if we started to think differently? What if we could design a life that aligns more with our heart, our soul, and our true purpose? This isn't about blaming anyone or any specific group. It's about looking at the structures we live within and asking if they truly serve humanity's best interests. Think about the history we're taught. We learn about empires rising and falling, but many of the underlying systems of control and hierarchy seem to persist through the ages, just wearing different masks. From ancient times to modern society, the idea of a small group holding power while the majority works to support that structure is a recurring theme. It's like we've inherited a blueprint for society that we never got a chance to review or approve. And we see the effects of this everywhere. We see people feeling disconnected, stressed, and unfulfilled. We see communities struggling. We see a world filled with conflict and division, where it often feels like we're being pitted against each other. These endless cycles of competition and struggle, whether in our careers or on the global stage, leave us drained and distracted from what truly matters, our connection to each other and to ourselves. We're so busy playing the game that we forget we have the power to change the rules. The change we're talking about isn't something that can be imposed from the outside. It's an internal revolution, a great awakening of consciousness that starts with each and every one of us. It begins with the simple act of becoming self-aware. It's about pausing the noise of the outside world and news, the social media, the expectations of others, and learning to listen to that quiet voice inside. Your intuition, your heart, your soul. What does it truly desire? What brings you joy? What makes you feel alive? This journey of self-discovery is the most courageous one you can take. It means questioning everything you've been taught to believe about success, happiness, and your own limitations. It means learning the programming that tells you you're not good enough, that you have to fit into a certain box, or that your dreams are unrealistic. Your heart knows the way. It speaks in the language of passion, love, and purpose. When you start to lead from this place, your entire reality begins to shift. Imagine a world where people are not driven by fear or lack, but by inspiration and a desire to contribute their unique gifts. Imagine a society where collaboration replaces competition, where empathy is our guiding principle, and where everyone's well-being is considered. This isn't a fantasy, it's a possibility. It's a future we can build together, one person at a time, starting with ourselves. This is a call to stand up, not with anger or with fists, but to stand in your own power, rooted in your own truth. Stand with courage, with integrity, and with a deep love for humanity. It's about holding ourselves and our societies to a higher standard. It's about demanding transparency, fairness, and systems that support human flourishing, not just economic growth. We need to hold everyone in every position of influence accountable for their actions and how they impact the collective. The injustices and struggles we see in the world can feel overwhelming, but we must not lose hope. Change happens when enough individuals decide they will no longer participate in a system that doesn't align with their values. When we choose to live with integrity, to speak our truth with kindness, and to act from a place of love, we create ripples that spread far beyond our own lives. You have a voice. You have a choice. You have a unique role to play in this great shift. Let's stop waiting for a hero to come and save us. We are the ones we've been waiting for. The power to create a better world lies within each of us. It starts with healing ourselves, with finding our inner strength, and with connecting to our deeper purpose. As we do this, we naturally begin to build stronger communities, more compassionate systems, and a world where everyone has the opportunity to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. Let's commit to this change. A change in our way of thinking, a change in how we treat ourselves and others. Let's choose to be guided by our hearts and our souls. Let's stand firm in our values of courage, morality, and love. The future is not something that happens to us. It's something we create together. This time, let's build a world that works for all of humanity. Let's stand on all 10 toes, as they say, rooted to the earth, connected to our inner truth, and stand together for a future defined by love and unity. The time for this awakening is now. If this message resonates with you, please share it with others who might need to hear it. Subscribe for more conversations about creating a better future, and let's continue this journey together. Thank you for listening.